Long before a black woman was cast in The Little Mermaid, Stephanie Mills broke into the biz by starring as Dorothy in The Wiz on Broadway. Since then, her voice has found a home in R&B, and now she's starring in a new movie called Pride, a 7 Deadly Sins story. Let's take a look.
You're acting like I did this.
Well, didn't you?
Rob my sick grandmother?
Isn't that what you did back in Houston? Rob people that you knew?
Okay, well, that's not who I am now. And didn't they steal my mama's ring?
Oh, great cover-up. But leopards don't change their spots.
Or maybe you hired someone.
Ooh, please welcome to the show Grammy Award-winning artist Stephanie Mills.
Yes. How are you?
Doing
Queen,
better now.
we are so great. Thank you so much. Where am I looking? Thank you so much.
We're just some circles over here
today. We're going to get to your movie, but first we have to talk about The Wiz. First of all, Home is my go-to karaoke song, honey. But you played, it's everything, you know, and you sung it obviously so iconically. You played Dorothy in the Tony Award-winning Broadway musical. How did Diana Ross end up playing her in the movie instead of you?
Well, I think Diana Ross was a much bigger star. She was a much bigger star than I was at the time. And she wanted to be Dorothy. It's just as simple as that.
Well, that's simple, and you both are iconic, so I mean, come on. But The Wiz is making a limited-time return to Broadway in the spring of 2024. So are you excited to see the new adaptation for this generation?
I am very, very, very excited, and I will be there sometime to see the show. I'm so excited because The Wiz is a wonderful show. We won 7 Tony Awards, so I'm excited.
Yes.
Obviously.
I want to clap for that. That's so amazing. That's like it just comes out casually. So talented. Please, Jeff, I'm sorry.
All right, well, I just want to jump in real quick to go back to Diana Ross. You've made headlines recently for saying that no one can compare to Diana, including Beyonce. So the BeyHive, they got upset about this. You still stand by that claim?
Oh, I still stand by that claim. Diana is my generation. I didn't say or take anything away from Beyonce. Beyonce is this generation's Diana Ross. But Diana Ross is royalty to me. She's the epitome of class, and she was my generation. You got to remember, I'm 66 years old. I just had a birthday. So Diana Ross is my queen.
That's a great answer.
Does that suffice for you, Jeff?
It does, because I would bow down and just say, no, Beyonce's better.
Well, let's talk about your new movie, Pride, a 7 Deadly Sins story. Besides being a famous bakery owner and reality TV star, what is this movie really about?
It's about the matriarch of the family. It's about, I play the part of Birdie. Nephew Tommy plays my son Gabe. Kia King plays my granddaughter, and a special guest appearance by Erica Campbell. But she's the matriarch of the family, and she did her business. She just concentrated on her business and didn't concentrate on loving her family the way they thought she should. So she had too much pride when her daughter passed away of cancer, and she's trying to make it up with her granddaughter. And we want to really say that pride is deadly in a family. It can destroy family and relationships.
That's why I love this movie. It's such a cool concept. The movie is part of a series exploring each of the 7 deadly sins. So I have to ask you, Mrs. Mills, Queen, which of the 7 deadly sins do you think that you're most guilty of?
Oh my God. Now name the 7. It's lust, it's
Gluttony.
Pride, gluttony. I'd probably say gluttony. No, you know why? Because I like sweets, but I don't overeat, but I love sweets.
That's
so
me.
If I had to pick one, it would probably be gluttony.
I think you guys are in the same boat, Al.
I believe that you deserve it. Full disclosure, I saw an interview with you 2.5 weeks ago when you were on Vlad TV. Well, that's when I watched it. And it just struck me how humble you were that she was going to Broadway. Our audience needs to know this. And she didn't think it was that big of a deal. She was like, oh, just a place where I can sing to more people. You are just such a
Absolutely
humble person. Like, where does that come from? And do you think that's giving you the longevity that you've had in your career?
I know it definitely comes from my mom and how she raised me. But I really do think of it as a place where I'm just singing and hopefully I'm making people happy. It's just like I'm really happy that you guys wanted to talk to me today. you know, because it didn't have to be. There's a lot of artists. I've been in the business my entire life. This is all I've ever done. So for you guys to want to talk to me today, and I have a movie, this is my first dramatic role that I've ever gotten. So I'm really happy about that. 66.
Wow. Well, Stephanie, thank you so much for talking to us today.
Yeah.
We're the ones thanking you. DBL Nation, be sure to watch Pride, a 7 Deadly Sins story, out April 8th on Lifetime. What a pleasure. Thank you so much.
It's an honor. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
We'll be right back.